What I want to talk to you guys about is a message to vegetarians. Now, vegetarian is a trend that has caught on in today's society as people become more consciously aware of the suffering of animals. And a lot of people feel that they don't want to eat meat because they feel that it's cruel to animals. And many of the rationality of vegetarians is that, hey, how would we like it if there was a super smarter creature eating us? And that's the classic thing that starts people to become vegetarian. I have to say, vegetarianism, it's more of a pseudo-intellectual thing. It's something that when someone becomes somewhat of an intellectual, they start to say, hey, that's pretty fucked up. But the problem I have with vegetarianism is it makes a good point, because us human beings, if we were eaten, we wouldn't like to be eaten. None of us would like to be eaten. Who would like to be eaten? But the problem with vegetarianism is, should we really feel sorry for these animals? Because the problem I have with it is that these animals are no better than us human beings. From what I've heard, chickens, pigs, are no better than human beings. From what I've heard, they eat living creatures too. Like chickens eat worms and insects. Pigs eat basically everything. So they're no better than us. So why should we feel guilty for eating animals when they do exactly the same thing as well? And not only that, they treat each other like shit. They have a pecking order. Like chickens bully other chickens. They treat other chickens like crap, from what I've heard. Pigs do the same thing, and cows, they fight each other over mates. And there's even a video on YouTube, and you can go look it up, of a cow eating a duck or something. So in general, a living duck. So in general, why should we feel sorry for eating living creatures when they do the same thing? And that's something vegetarians need to understand. They're no better than us. So why should we feel sorry for them eating them? Because the reason why people turn to vegetarianism is because they believe it's unfair. But at the same time, the animals do the same unfair shit in the first place. So why should we feel sorry for them? I just don't understand it. And I just don't really think there's anything wrong with eating meat. Because I used to think the same way too. I used to think, hey, why should we do such fucked up things to them? But at the same time, they do it the same thing to each other. It's like the thief complaining about being stolen from another thief. They're hypocrites. If you ask me, when they do these sorts of things, they deserve it for the things they do to other animals. So in general, I just don't see why anyone should actually really feel sorry for them. I don't. So if you are a vegetarian and you feel guilty, enjoy yourself, man. Like, life is short. Go eat meat. Go eat a chicken burger. Go eat a beef burger, or go eat some nice pork ribs. They taste really good, and everybody agrees. So I just don't see that there's anything wrong with eating meat in the first place, and that's all I have to say.